What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Scene Snobs reviews, and I checked out the new movie Shelby Oaks, directed by Chris Stuckmann. Now, to be straightforward, even being a YouTube movie reviewer, I don't know Chris Stuckmann that well. I've never really got into his stuff. I don't know much about it. There seems to be a little bit of controversy with comments he made in the past. Not bad ones, but like in terms of filmmaking and how he changed certain styles. I'm not worried about all that stuff. I don't care. When I watch a movie, I want to review the movie for what it is. And I sat down and watched Shelby Oaks, which I had heard some things about. I've heard good things, bad things, everything in between. He's a first-time filmmaker with this one, and I got into it. So I purposely stayed away from learning anything about Chris Stuckmann so I could talk about this movie, and there's no bias or anything because, again, I don't really know the stories or what's going on. But I did watch Shelby Oaks. Now, the good of it is that this movie shows a lot of promise. For a first-time filmmaker, this is a very formulaic type of film in the way it looks, the way it sounds, and sort of the characters that are in there. Starts out found footage, then it goes into a narrative tale that we are watching throughout to see what happens to the characters that were affected in that found footage portion. This has a twist at the end as well. This is a very demonic sort of supernatural tale that they allude to throughout, and then by the time you get to the end and everything is revealed, you kind of finally fully understand what's happening. It keeps you guessing throughout, which I thought was interesting, but it does seem to go for certain aspects that are very tropey or characteristic of early 2000s found footage films. You sort of saw a lot of like what this is. Like, I feel like Evil Remains is very similar to what this movie is. Other ones like that were kind of straight to video. Again, a lot of promise from the filmmaker. I think that he knows how to make a good looking film. He knows how to add intrigue and some interest that build up in it. But overall, the story just didn't kind of come together for me. It seemed to get a little convoluted. Again, it's a simple story about a sister who disappears and her sister goes and looks for her. And then there's different happenings that go on throughout, of course, like any movie. But now when you have this one, it finally gets to certain spots where it's like, all right, you're not clearly telling me what's leading you here, there, this, that, and the other thing. And it starts to kind of pull apart a little bit. Overall, good film. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5, which is a good review for me. I think people should check it out. It's a solid little horror piece with a story that kind of wobbles along the way. But I think it has a lot of promise in its visuals. Now, as far as stories go, you can always fix that. You can always get better, and you will get better as a filmmaker the more that you make. However, this one did get a lot of hype, I guess because he was a very popular YouTuber. And my thing is, I think that can kind of drag down a little bit because I think a lot of people who finally see it and are reviewing it aren't being very constructive in their criticisms. So watching this one, I just wanted to be kind of honest about it. Like, again, this is one where it felt very formulaic in certain ways. It's a first film. Nothing really jumped out in a way that was like, okay, this is new, this is effective. But again, it shows promise. It's a good start for a filmmaker just coming into directing and writing and such. Now, I would only say that if you were going to want help with writing, maybe team up with a writing partner for your next couple of features and see how that works, if it's possible, or at least have a writing partner to bounce your script off of, kind of bring it all together, tighten it up a bit, which is sort of the plight of a lot of screenwriters nowadays. Since it's mostly written independently, there's nobody really to kind of help edit or bring it all together, so then that way you're getting the best version draft you can put forward at the end. Definitely an interesting movie. I liked it. It was cool to see some of the faces show up in it, like Keith David's in it, a few others. I definitely think it's one that if you're a horror fan, check it out, see what you think. And I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Chris Stuckmann and see what he comes out with next, because I think he has a good eye. But that's my review of Shelby Oaks. What did you guys think of it? Sound off in the comments and let's discuss it. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Change my mind a little bit. Maybe there's something in there that I missed that is a shining star. Bring up my rating. But thank you guys so much. You can read all my reviews over on Letterboxd or Substack. We put them out there as well. Follow us for more at the Scene Snobs. Again, at Letterboxd or over on all social media platforms. But please like this video, comment, and let us know what you think. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you know when more great content, reviews, live streams, and so much more are coming out. I can't wait to have you be part of the Snob Nation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, remember to take care of yourselves. That's important. Be kind, rewind, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.